Shouts out to Rami Malek, man. Seriously, Rami Malek did an excellent job with this movie. God, man, I mean, the acting was phenomenal, man. He played Freddie Mercury, as you know. Bohemian Rhapsody, I guess it's about Queen and how they started out in London in the 1970s, and how he started in his college dorm, and they were just, they're great singers. He was a good singer, man. He's trying to get his name out there. Of course, his father, he didn't really understand him, and he's like, man, you need to get another job and do something with your life. So I mean, it was pretty much in the entertainment industry, and he was like, there's no money there. Like, what are you doing? You're wasting all your time there. Now you're gonna be in your 40s or 50s, family and nothing to look up for. So same time, man, of course, there's some discrepancy in that. I like how the scenes in that movie, but at the same time, man, just me watching this movie, I was just in awe, bro. Like, it was just so much going on, and I was like hesitating in watching this movie because I didn't know, like, okay, it's Queen, it's another musical movie. A lot of musical movies are like mediocre, man, but I would say besides NWA, but I mean, this was great, man. This is unique in its own way. I just really, what I want to say is that what I learned from this movie is that, man, always don't let anybody tell what you can, you cannot do, and also too, you can be true to yourself. Be true to yourself, love yourself, and at the same time, man, it's gonna be trials and tribulations that you have to go through once you're trying to accomplish your dreams, man. And at the end of the day, though, you still have to. You can't be individually. Like, if you want to, like, just make great things, especially if you start out with a project, man, and with groups amount of people, it's essential to to end with that, and because they was talking about how, like, bands break up because one individual wants to do his own thing. And of course, on Freddie Mercury, I know he made a lot of mistakes in his life. At first, he signed a contract behind his people's back, behind Queen's back and everything, and that's just like a betrayal. It's like a brotherhood. Like, how can you just leave and you sign an oath like, hey, man, I'm gonna be here with you guys through thick and thin. Of course, he had some relationship issues. He was traveling and touring, accomplishing his dream. But what I understood is that, listen, man, you always gotta think long term, and with this movie, they pretty much beautifully displayed this with the concerts, man, at the end. Of course, it was the AIDS going on, a huge epidemic back then, man. A lot of artists was getting killed from that. But I didn't know he was a homosexual. So when he had some scenes that him kissing a man, I'm like, oh my goodness! Like, my eyes in the theater was like, are you serious? Like, you kissing a man? Like, So, but hey, Rami Malek, man, I'm pretty sure he auditioned for it, but he did a great job. And man, he really went through ups and downs, but I would say he did start waking up, and he reunited with his band to perform that last concert at the end. So that was a really beautiful thing. I was actually in my seat wanted to dance when they were saying, we will rock you, Then they talked about just all kinds of other stuff, man, like, champions, and it was just beautiful, man. I really loved it, man. And some of the songs, what I understood, I did some research, were actually inspired from other hip-hop artists, man. So, I mean, all these things were great, man. So, the elements of this movie, it was good. I couldn't give this a 9 because I really felt like it was kind of rushed a little bit. That was really getting to the point, which is okay. I really want some more little character development in that from the other bands, but at the end of the day, man, this was good. I give this an 8.9 out of 10. I don't know, man. I didn't really have any too many faults with this movie, man. It was decent, man. It was really decent. So I advise you guys to go here and watch it, man. Rami Malek, man, he did a really good job. I mean, he did a decent job in Papillon, that prison movie, and I'm like, man, he really showcased his talent. If you really want to know how to act, study Rami Malek, please, man, or the dude from Split, because he showed a lot of passion and desires, man, doing this, man. I mean, costume designing, you gotta shout out to them, to the costume artists. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, it was just amazing, man. This is probably one of the best movies of 2018. I really had to do a list of the best movies I've seen thus far, but he should receive an award for this. It was amazing. It was excellent. So go ahead and take your child to go see this, man. Not your child, I'm sorry, it's rated R. Disregard that message, but check, go with your spouse or something, man, or anybody, man, of loved one that's of age, and you enjoy this movie. But that's all I gotta say, man. Just like, comment, subscribe. 8.9 out of 10. I loved it, man. I'm out.